1980?
So there were no walls in 1980 and a car came right into your house.
Yeah, it was from an accident, you know, just diverted.
Mm.
And it's the stucco and the wood is, you think your kids would sleep in bed and they're not. And this is, you know, their bike. And
Yeah.
this is their Sesame Street. So anyway, they were not in the room because I was at a nursing conference at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And Rick was home and he gets them up earlier. Because as you remember, it takes a little more time for one parent to get them out the door for school than two.
I remember that.
It happened at 7:30 in the morning. If I had been home, they'd still been in bed. And that's where Annie was sleeping. So that close. So we built the wall. We went to like one of those 20% loan sharks,
Mm-hmm.
and we built this wall. See how small the trees are? That tree's gone now.
Yeah.
That's you can look this up there. That's little David. So we put the wall up. And the minute it was up, it started to get tagged.
Tagged. Ah.
And you can see
Sad.
these are old tags, SEM and stuff, you know,
Yeah,
old
yeah.
tags. And there was nothing we could do. I mean, if we took it off, it'd be tagged the next day. And it was Rick's idea. It was Rick's idea to pay someone to put a mural on. This is Julia Masaoka. And this is a picture of me and Julia after it was finished. And she put on a fairly simplistic, because she was working with elementary school kids at the time, and they would come along and help fill in. And I actually think that the style was sort of a melange of sort of Inca, Aztec.
Mhm.
I don't think it was a particular, she kind of was creative.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but she created, and she was working with elementary school kids in the Alsace school system at the time. And so for years, that bright wall that she created, this is just David posing with a thing, was just part of, and it's really been nice because for years I'd meet somebody and they ask where I live and they say, oh, I always wondered who lived in that house, you know, like that. You know, it was like, it's kind of nice. The house was sort of,
Yeah.
oh, I know that house. You know, I start giving people directions to a taxi driver. Oh, yeah, I know
House
the
with the mural, yeah.
So anyway, so years went by, and then a truck hit it. A big truck hit it, and we made it, of course, with rebar and everything, because of course it was built to stop, and took down the wall, but didn't get toward the house. So it did its job, but then it was down.
Mm-hmm.
So then we had that cemented in.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a new mural put up. And this was done by Jose Ortiz with the group of young people he had at the time. And I don't know what the name of that group was. I could have found out today, but too much was going on. There was lots of people came. And but anyway, they're here, the young people that worked on it. And I have their names all written down somewhere, but I can't find it right now. See the tree still there. It's gone now. They all started bumping into each other. And that was quite a while ago. That was 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And as time went by, see, it was just part of, you know, there was sort of this part and then that part.
Mm-hmm.
And it got dimmer and dimmer and greasier because of the
Mm-hmm.
auto.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
this around on Tout Street?
No,
part?
this is
Garner?
this is the neighbor's driveway where it now has
Oh,
the
okay.
sunrise.
Uh-huh.
This is just an example of its fading and discoloration. As time, you know, I didn't take any picture before, but this part got tagged by someone who was mad at us. But I don't want to go into that. Anyway, so it got tagged, and anyway, so we decided to have a new mural done, and it timed very nicely because Hijos del Sol is starting a new independent project, and they needed sort of a project. And they didn't have their 501c, so we hired them. And this turtle, it's done by Jose Nolasco. A lot of these things are very well done, very beautiful. You've been out and seen it, and you've seen the depths. You can see the Fremont Peak. Everything is local.
Mm-hmm.
Everything on that wall is native. But this turtle is my favorite. That's done by Jose Nolasco. He just finished Alsal High. He's starting Hartnell this fall in auto repair, and I think he is a great artist. I love that turtle. I mean, I like the whole mural. has my snakes on it. Did you see them, Rocky and Roscoe?
I did.
You knew who they were, didn't
I
you?
did. Mhm.
We
I
even
did see
brought
'em.
we even brought Rocky over here for the kids to get to know him,
Oh, cool.
to make it rule.
Mm.
So anyway, yeah, they went over to. It was funny because the Californian did a story, and they weren't even
I
intending.
saw that.
They
yeah.
were. It was supposed to be about Cluster Park and the Rotary. It's just that since they were storing everything over here, they came over here, and the photographer just flipped out when he saw the wall. So he took a bunch of pictures, and these pictures are by him, Jay Dunn. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
credit to him. So I bought them from him, but he just flipped out when he saw the wall. It's kind of like he's going along, like knowing what's going to happen. You know,
Mhm.
it's assignment, the Rotary Club, and you know.
Mhm. What
And
is
then-
this one here? Oh, this is.
I just stuck that in. That's just the wall in the community.
Mhm.
That's when I was taking my snakes over to Jesse G. Sanchez School. I think I was volunteering there because I missed Jesse. I don't know. It just seemed right.
Mhm.
And there's just a sign showing that it's a stricter. Es culebra, no es víbora, no tiene veneno.
Oh.
I like Spanish because there's two words for snake. One poisonous, one non-poisonous.
Mhm.
So I just made these for the event today. So, because people ask and they want to know sort of the story, and
Mhm.
a lot of people know parts of it, like you,
Yeah.
and also just
Yeah.
showing part of the.
Let's see. And this is working on the latest edition.
No, this actually,
Years
I
ago.
think this back with this one. I have lots of pictures of them working on the latest one,
Mhm.
you know, but I just figured this was the history, and that they could go out and, you know, see the latest ones.
And how long did they work?
God, it's hard to say. It was nice for me because I was recovering from surgery and very, very lonely. And so they would come by every day after school, when school was in session, usually about 3,
Mhm.
and work till it was dark, or when they were hungry. They were always hungry. I would be pouring fruit juices down them. And then when school got out, they got a job. They had a job in somewhere else that ended at 2, so they'd come over at 2. But they worked a lot on it. They worked that's a lot of work out there. You saw that mural.
Mhm. Yeah.
They worked a lot. And then now they're putting the sealant on it. So unlike the previous ones, this one won't
fade and run.
fade,
Mhm.
and we can clean it.
Mm.
Because the problem is any cleaner that takes off the oil base
Mhm.
will take off the paint. Or anything that takes graffiti, so they're going to seal it many times. They've done one, they'll do like 5 or 6 sprayings.
Good.
I know. You have to pay for it, but you know, it's worth it.
Mhm.
So now we can clean off graffiti and keep it clean, and it should last till we die. And this covers 33 years.
Third of the century there.